the target can move, okay? And if you trust him, you might go a little bit faster. He might attack you a little bit faster. Hello, I'm Frank Soto.
Héctor El Barbarie.
And we want to welcome you to this Kinetic Dragon tutorials. Kenpo for the street.
And Kinetica for your life.
Good. We're back here on Opinionated Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we are here to continue talking what we started yesterday. We're going to talk about fixed target versus mobile targets, okay? And the importance of this. Yesterday we showed you a couple of drills that you can, or practice, for you to enhance your self-defense and fighting abilities, okay? Today I'm going to explain why is it that we do this. I'm going to take an analogy with another practice that also has to do with personal defense, which is tactical shooting, okay? When you're shooting with a firearm, especially a handgun, okay? When you start shooting with a handgun, the first thing you need to learn is you need to learn how to grab the gun. You need to learn the basics, right? You need to learn how to stand, how to point, how to grab it, okay? How to point, how to control your trigger finger, control your muscle management, okay? Sight control, and you're gonna start shooting a fixed target, okay? You're gonna shoot that fixed target first, okay? You're not gonna shoot any mobile targets, you're not gonna shoot any human targets or anything like that, right? You're just gonna put a fixed target and you're gonna shoot it, okay? And from there, you're gonna go into different levels of shooting, different drills, and then you're gonna start different targets, and they're gonna start moving, and you're gonna start moving and adding pressure, reaction time, and precision, and all that, okay? It's the same with fighting, okay? Now, when you learn to shoot with a gun, in reality, you don't wanna use it, okay? Because that's gonna give you trouble. But if you have to, you have the knowledge, okay? If you have to, if you have to defend yourself or defend your loved ones, defend your home, and you have to use lethal force, then you have a gun and you know how to use it. Well, it's the same with self-defense and martial arts. You're gonna use this only if you have to. But first you need to learn the basics and you need to learn fixed targets, okay? So if it goes into a stance, let's say like that, okay? We've done this in previous videos and stuff in the tutorials, where we hit different targets. So we hit, for example, the neck, okay? We can hit the nose, the eyes. You can use a hammer to hit, okay? You can use a hammer to hit here. Boom, the fist, okay? You can use the elbows here, okay? You can start kicking to the solar plexus, okay? Shuffle in and hit, okay? Batting rams, whatever. You start hitting targets. When you do a technique, self-defense technique, mostly you're training fixed targets. He's not really continuing the motion. He does the first attack, you block it, and then he's there for you to practice your own movement and your targeting and your precision and your speed. But he's not putting any chaos, okay? That's level 1 of training. That's why I say that Kenpo techniques don't work in the street, because you're working against a fixed target. You need to go against a mobile target. You need to do some sparring, or you need to do more advanced drill. Same thing as shooting. That doesn't mean that the techniques won't work in your training. Yes, they would work in your training, but you have to dimension them properly. Give them the right spot, the right space, and the right level in your training, okay? They are a good tool to work fixed targets. Now, if he attacks you and you do the flow or the software that we were doing yesterday, then the targets are moving, okay? And if you trust him, you might go a little bit faster. And he might attack you a little bit faster, okay? And then you can go into sparring. Okay? Maybe you put some gloves and stuff and you start moving, and that's also moving targets. It's different types of drilling, different types of practicing and training for the real deal. But it's never the real deal unless you get attacked on the street or in your home or wherever by an aggressor, doing an aggression on you, or an attack, or putting some violence in a real situation. But we don't want that. You don't need that in your training. You want to be ready for it. You want to get as close as you can. That's why we do contact. That's why we hit each other. We develop toughness. That's why you train. You go to the gym. You get yourself in shape. You get yourself, gain some guns so you can generate some damage, etc., etc. You do some practicing for you to be ready for an altercation so you can control the conflict, okay? And survive the encounter. I am Frank Soto.
Hector El Barbarian.
These are the Kinetic Dragon tutorials. Kenpo for the street.
And Kinetica for your life.
Remember to subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. Give us your thumbs up if you like it, okay? And send us your opinion and your questions, whatever they are. Down here, you can put your opinions here on YouTube, or you can comment on Facebook, on Twitter or Instagram. We are here to serve you.